Bryan Adams, Matt Cardle, the best Virgin album ever, essential classical chill out. Hello, welcome back to the RetroVerse, and let us tell you why I'm talking absolute nonsense with these singles, as well as some other singles. And I'm going to be telling you what I'm going to be doing with them today. But first, I must give a shout out for the reason for this video, because a subscriber to me dropped a comment on my PS1 collection called Goblin Retro. Go check out the main man over there himself, because he's inspired us to do this video, because it's so obvious and yet I never thought of it. so thanks very much, mate, for this inspiration. The inspiration is for indeed, as Goblin Retro has done on his channel to great effect, it's replacing old battered demo disc cases that are cracked and smashed, as some of mine are, with the aforementioned singles that you can get in charity shops. Now, fully enough there, Goblin Retro, I've got to say you have cost us a little bit of money, because now every time I go to a charity shop, I've got something to buy, because every single one of them has these type of single cases. Now, I'm not going for the PS1 demo discs in particular, and these three I actually picked up for 50 pence each a few months ago. I actually think I did a bit of a post. And some of them are, well, not some of them, all of them are cracked on the back. This one is smashed on the front there, hopefully you can see that. And it actually inspired us because, one, it's a brilliant tip and trick by Goblin Retro, and two, it's inspired me to want to go and collect all of the official Dreamcast demo discs. Now, I do have one of them, which is this one, which you'll have seen on my channel. And the reason I have this is because it has Sega Swirl, which is included in a full PAL set. Now, this case is in extremely good condition. There's no cracks or anything. So I don't need to use it for this, but as you can see, I would be able to do it. So I am going to do it for these PS1 discs, but also a quick other tip which he didn't mention on his channel, so here's one back there, mate. Because as I was going through the CD section and seeing all that rubbish, I kind of thought, hang on, those double cases look familiar. And lo and behold, I seen some double cases like these, the classic experience. You can see the double case type there. So again, I picked this up at a charity shop. There you go. And I thought, you know what? I do know that one of my games with a double case is broken. So say, for example, let's see, we've got, is it this one? Yes. So say Tomb Raider here, look, it's in exactly the same case. The double case there, you see? Now, this one has a slight hairline fracture on the back there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to pick that up. So I thought, you know what? I'll be able to do the same. If I basically just swap the inlays out of all of these double CD cases that are just absolute pants, swap them and replace them for these, it'll work as well. Now, I know what somebody might say. Some of the double cases that had the official Sony PlayStation sticker. Now, what they're referring to is this sticker here. Now, they didn't put this sticker on every single double case. And I'll show you a couple of examples. So I've got Command & Conquer here, Destruction Derby 2, and obviously Tomb Raider there as well. They all didn't have the Sony PlayStation sticker on. Now, fair enough, I won't be able to do on this because of this sticker. Good job, this one's in good condition. But the rest of them I will be able to do it on. So all I need to do, realistically here, for example, is clean it up. Now, this is a one that I've done earlier, and what I use, I'm not sure about you, Goblin Retro, if you do anything in particular to clean them up, but I use this. Goo Gone. Now, I've used this for quite a number of years. 4 stickers. And it works brilliantly, by the way, on cardboard. So Nintendo cardboard, if you just put a light layer on, and I'm gonna do it here. So here's one I've done earlier. Nice little blue Peter nod. So I basically put some on there with some kitchen roll, just dabbed it on and left it for a while. And watch what happens to this sticker. Oh, God, that felt good. Unbelievable. There you go. And then bang, just like that. I'm gonna do it here. All we do is take the CD out, and then the inlay just slides it out there. And now I will replace this one because it's got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on, which is brilliant. We'll pop the CD in, bang, and then we'll get the inlay, and then a little bit of the old jiggery pokery. Just fits right nicely in the slot. And then boom, look at that now. Unbelievable condition there. Now we'll just look at the condition of this one. If you look at this through the window, look at the big crack here. It's actually indented there. You've got cracks there and stuff. We went from that to that. And that is a brilliant upgrade. Now, I was just going to say free upgrade, but it's not, because this did cost us 50 pence. Now, for me, that's nothing. You know, 50 pence, it's absolutely nothing. To upgrade your cases is brilliant and absolutely well worth it. And just for everybody else out there, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to replace this single, or what is it, CD album. I'm going to replace this back in here, and just out of the goodness of my heart, I'm actually going to donate this back to the charity shop, which obviously you just donate, so it's for free. So they're actually, hopefully they're going to make more money, because I've bought it for 50 pence, redonate it, they should sell it again, so they're going to sell it twice. So I am going to essentially upgrade all of these cases when I need them, and then swap them out. And I'm actually going to do a couple more here. And then they'll be able to sell them again, so they'll make even more money. So again, it's obviously for charity, so that's brilliant. So I've actually done another one here that I did earlier. Essential Classic will chill out. So I'll just take this out of here. And I have to say, I'm going to tag Goblin Retro in here. And go and check out his channel, because he's doing some brilliant stuff. He's got the, I think it's a full set of PS1 demo discs, and it was brilliant. Brought back so many memories for me. To be honest, mate, I hope you're watching this. I'm going to tag you in the video. I was a little bit scared because I thought, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that myself. There you go. There's another one updated. Look at that, man. Brilliant. Such an obvious thing, and I actually mentioned on the PS1 collection video, you know, can you upgrade the normal game cases? So say, for example, here's my Grand Theft Auto London, which I bought quite cheap. Look at the crack in there though. Terrible. But it's got the sticker on, and somebody did mention you can get the cases off an Etsy or a Temu or whatever, but they don't have the sticker. So it's not an official game case, so I wouldn't want to do that just because of the completionist that I am. I want to obviously keep it, you know, keep it right. So I'm just going to update the old case. There you go. Like I say, and I'm going to redonate and take these back. Not for a refund. I'm not going to, you know, be an arse and go, oh, give us a refund. Absolutely no chance. Just going to give them back, and hopefully they can sell them again to somebody that might actually want the CD. So there's 2 done. Now, actually, and then here's another one that I did earlier. X Factor's Matt Cardle. But actually, no, do you know what? I'm gonna update this one, and I'm actually gonna show you the Goo Gone work in here, because it does work unbelievably well. So what I like to do is I'll just get a bit of kitchen roll, and I like to fold it up into a square, It's already a square, yes, I know, but I like to do it into a smaller square. Put a bit of dabbing onto there, like that, so you can see there. And then, what I like to do is, we've got that there, and I just rub it there on it. So you can see it's going there now, and it's obviously wet. And actually, it really cleans up the cases as well. It takes off a lot of the grime and stuff on it. So you've got that on there. I'm actually going to do it another one while I'm on there. So I'll do one here, the best Virgin album ever. Oh, first one, Meatloaf. Rest in peace, my man. Absolute legend. So again, I'm just going to rub the Goo Gone onto here. Not my usual type of video, this. Hopefully somebody sticks around. Right, so I've just put that on there. Obviously that's on there. Now here's a little tip that I like to personally do. You can obviously use it to scratch it off, but, oh, I was gonna do something, but I can't because my son stole my wallet out my pocket, the little monkey. So what I like to do is, which I'm gonna use this, I like to use a card, like a credit card. So normally I like to use a top-up game type card, you know, where you go to the fun fair and stuff and do it like that. And he's run off with my wallet. So, so anyways, I'm gonna use this, and what I like to do is just scrape there. Look at that. Look at that. I tell you what, this is unbelievably satisfying. Oh, look at that. There you go. So now it does leave a little bit of a sticky residue on, but it's also good for getting that stickiness off. So again, using the same one, I'll just give it a little bit of a wipe. Still sees a little bit there, and obviously if it doesn't take it off, just leave it on. But there you go. Give it a nice rub, and then there. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. Now I can obviously use this one now, but boom, again, absolutely. There you go. Brilliant condition there. So thanks to Goblin Retro and the obvious video that wasn't so obvious to me, I've upgraded my PS1 demo discs, and I will be using this tip for the aforementioned Dreamcast demo discs when I purchase them, which I'm on the lookout for on eBay. There's actually listed on there with 16 of them. So now, when sometimes I would have been possibly in the past being put off by the state of the cases, I can just simply go to a charity shop, buy a couple of CDs for 50 pence a piece if they're not cheaper. I've seen some for 10 pence actually, and just update them. Right, so for the next one, what I'm gonna do is obviously take all of this stuff out. Now, what you can do, I'm sure Joe at Joe Gaming Girlies channel, she said there was like a little tool or something that you could do. And I do remember doing this back in the day, and all I used to do is slide me nail, old Jimmy nail, into the corner there, and then, oop, out she pops. Tremendous. And then there you go, we'll just take that out. I've got stuff everywhere here. Take that out, there you go, see? Perfect. Hello. Hello, John McSweeney, friend of the channel. Don't even know who he is. Right, and then we're gonna do the same on the other one for old John. Right, again, I'm just gonna slide my nail into here. There you go, pop it. Get the old pop and lock out. Now, I do remember sometimes when I would pull them, it would make a big crack, and I'd be like, oh my god, absolutely bricking it. Now I can I? Oh, come on lads, there you go, I've got it. Right, there you go, so I've stripped her bare. Boom, there you go, see? Now, I haven't cleaned her or anything like that. I don't know why I'm calling it her. Right, so let's update the Tomb Raider one. Let's whip all this stuff out now as well.
A few moments later.
Put the disc in, and the manual, and then there you go. Nobody would ever know. Nobody's gonna know. How would they know? Do you remember that trend? There you go. Tomb Raider, lovely, shiny case. Awesome. And then John McSweeney, he can get the old back crack. There you go. Like I was saying before, I will update the cases and trade them back. Now, I'm not going to do this for all of them. I'm just going to kind of cut it and leave it there for you guys. But yes, I thought that was very handy to know, and I thought it wasn't, I can't believe I didn't realise that. Like, honestly, I'm in genuine disbelief. Put old John McSweeney back in his case. But thanks to Goblin Retro there, really appreciate that video, and thanks for the comment initially anyways as well, mate, because again, it's, you know, it's kind of exposing your own channel when you're commenting on my channel or your other people's channel, and I'm always a big supporter of the retro gaming community and kind of giving people shouts out when it's due, and helping them out. So there you go, just to finish it off, John McSweeney goes back into the donation pile. So there you go, nice little tip for you. So if you're having trouble with stickers, use Goo Gone. You can find it on Amazon, which is where I got this from. Use a card just to kind of gently rub away at it. And then there you go, you can replace all your cases so that they're all nice new ones again. Obviously not those ones with the sticker on, but you know, it's better than nothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to update my double cases that need it. And speaking of double cases, that is going to be a new series of episodes content that I like to do, where I'm going to be doing a mission to collect all of the PS1 double dual case games. Now there is considerable amount to get, so, and for some reason I'm just kind of obsessed with that double case. Just looks very unique for PS1. So I'm going to be collecting all those, so watch out for that series coming soon. Anyways, I'll be going back to my usual content at the weekend, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. It could be Wii U, PS1, Game Boy, Dreamcast, could be any of those four. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and go and check out my latest and first top 10 video for Dreamcast, which is going down really well. So don't forget to give us a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.